Hello, welcome to Everything Star Wars. My name is Rob. I'm here and you're there. My buddy here, Dragon Clash, asked if I would continue this series, the interview with Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. If you don't know who Jeremy is, well, he has over 200,000 subscribers. And his channel is called Geeks and Gamers. So he got into a little beef with Pablo Hidalgo and Alex from Star Wars Explained. He talks about that here in this interview, so check it out. Check out Dragon Clash. He's a gamer, a real cool guy. I'll put his link down in the comment section below. And if you missed any Jeremy interviews I had with him from Geeks and Gamers, I'll put those 3 parts, the link in the comment section below. With that being said, check out the interview I had with him, and I'll see you the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Something happened on Twitter. Now, I know you didn't want to talk about this, and I know you said but let bygones be bygones. I don't want to bring this up, and I want to end this, but this has been killing me since it's happened about a month ago. Okay. Now, we've had Pablo Hidalgo go on a blockchain. I don't know much about Pablo Hidalgo. I'm not going to pretend I politically know much about him. All I know is he's a Star Wars writer, and I guess he was taking heat from the people who didn't like, The Last Jedi and whatever, and I guess he just blockchained everybody if they know Geeks and Gamers. I'm one of those people. I never talk bad about him because I don't know the guy. I mean, I followed him because he was a Star Wars person, and I thought maybe, hey, I can get some information or I could find what's going down, and that's why I followed him. But whatever, he blocked me, whatever, it is what it is. I'm not going to cry over it. Another 2 people was Alex and Molly of Star Wars Explained. Okay, they did a massive block. I did a video on that, and I watched your video, by the way, explaining how you've tried to go to Alex, how you tried to shake his hand at Celebration, and he was just like, yeah, whatever, like a quick, how he tried to disrupt your channel when you had 10,000 followers. I listened to your video. I used a video to explain, to try and get the word across to people that, they got the wrong idea about you. And people, I don't know who they're just listening to other people, and they take it as fact. And I think that's just total bull. You need to go to the source. That's why I'm here tonight. So I know the other thing is, I know you might not want to get into this topic, but once upon a vlog,
Wished upon a vlog.
Wished upon a vlog. Yes, that's it. Sorry, I wrote the wrong thing. Julie. Now, I don't have any beef with Julie. I think she's cool, but lately, she's been putting Twitters out there on other people's pages, and she did a video. I don't know why they put me in this fandom menace. I'm me, and I respect that. You're you, and everybody should be you. Everybody should be themselves. That's what makes the world work. Everybody's unique. I just don't understand what happened with her because you remember the Rookie Critic who was there for your 24-hour live stream?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So he did this fantastic.
Love Rookie. Rookie's great.
Rookie did this fantastic thing where he got me and a whole bunch of YouTubers involved, and Julie was in it, and it was wonderful. I loved it. And I just don't understand. He even made a poster. He put everybody's pictures in there, a lot of people, and he adds to it. I think it was great. I loved how he got us together. I thought that was a wonderful thing. And then everything erupted. It erupted with her and Mary. It erupted with again, I'm ignorant. I have no idea what had happened. I don't understand what had happened here. I don't understand about Alex and Molly. I never said anything bad. I've always followed them since before I was, a long, long time ago. Do you know what happened, or is it just because of you? I mean, I don't get it.
Okay, so I will address Pablo to the little knowledge I have. I will address Alex and Molly to all of the knowledge I have. With the Wish Upon a Vlog situation, because of the last comment that I made about this publicly was, that I talked to my team because we were all kind of, in a back and forth with her. And I know she's made numerous comments about me and people since I made this tweet, but I'll stand by my last comments on it and not comment on the situation any further. Okay. Just because I didn't like how it was looking from a Geeks and Gamers standpoint. I talked to my team, and explained to them like, hey, yeah, here's how it looks. What do you guys think about this? We all kind of collectively agreed like, yeah, let's just leave it be. If she wants to continue to talk, that's fine. That's up to her. So I don't want to talk about that particular situation only because I want to honor my final stance on that. And there are deeper reasons that I'm going to have to honor that as well. And I said as much on Twitter if you want to choose to go back on that. Now with Pablo Hidalgo. I mean, Pablo Hidalgo just seems like a miserable Lucasfilm troll. You know, he's always trolling the fans. He's always doing something that's passive aggressive. And ultimately, I made a video. Oh my God, I can't remember the specifics, but his wife said something about toxic fans. And I'm not going to try to quote what she tweeted or whatever, but she made some type of comment, politically driven comment, I believe. And I made a video on it. I didn't say, and you can go back to the videos on the channel. I don't know what the hell the title of it is, but I made a point to not like go directly after her per se. I was commenting on her comments and the fact that she's the wife of someone who's very prominent at Lucasfilm, and how I just didn't think that that's good optics. Here we have more people co-signing the hatred of the fans, the people, your customers, and I think that's bad. And people, what they normally do with my videos and other videos is they take a screenshot and they build a narrative around it, you know. And so people sent him this and said that I was attacking his wife, which was not true. And never attacked her, never said anything disrespectful about her, other than her words that were publicly shared to slander the Star Wars fandom. So he blocked me that day because people told him I was, you know, doing something I wasn't doing. And then shortly after that, he then started sharing tweets from, you know, Jesse and Anna with their names in it. And so I did what I always do. I used his logic against him. I was like, hey, you're slandering women that are affiliated with Geeks and Gamers. You're a sexist. You're a racist, and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, he really didn't like that. And then he blocked everybody. So that's my understanding of it. There might be more to it. I know EBS is, you know, kind of trolling him about Jabba's skeleton and all that shit, but I don't know the details of that.
It's just a simple question.
Yeah. And, yeah, so Anna, I don't even know if I could remember. I mean, that was so many months ago. That was at least 8 months ago. I don't know if I could find the screenshot. It was just it wasn't like directed at you guys per se, but it was, he posted a screenshot of something you said, something Jesse said, something I said, something a couple other people said. And so I just took that and I framed it as, you're attacking women because you're sexist, mainly because this is what they do to us. You know what I mean? And that's what I like doing. I like taking people's logic and flipping it on them. You know, because if you're going to build the narrative that I'm a sexist because I have an opinion and a woman's involved, I'll just do the same thing to you. But of course, you don't like it when I do that to you. Well, you know what? I don't like it when you do it to me either. But the only way to prove how nonsensical this stuff is to actually flip it back on them. You know what I mean? So that's that. Now, Alex and Molly. So I was a huge fan of Star Wars Explained. I've been a Star Wars Explained fan for long before channel started getting any traction. And, I mean, he's a really good source for information. I don't care if he reads from Wikipedia. It is what it is, you know? Right. So, and you said it was 10,000. I actually had about 17,000 subs when all this went down. So, you know, my channel's just taking off 17,000, I guess, between, I don't know, 15 and 20,000 subs. I was somewhere in that window. And I was happy. I'm like, I'm happy. This is great. I'm just enjoying finally getting some relevance on YouTube, and I'm, you know, learning things and I'm understanding things. And a couple days prior, Star Wars Theory reached out to me. I was like, why does Star Wars Theory know my name? And then like I wake up and I'm getting messages and people like, yo, Star Wars Explained went after you. I'm like, Star Wars Explained went after me. What? Star Wars Explained knows who I am? You know, like, this is crazy. So I clicked on the video and he was basically called it This Week in Clickbait. And he talked about the Han Solo posters because I had reacted to the news that they took the blasters off of the posters. And that turned out to be true, but it was true like in Brazil or something, some other, you know, it wasn't true worldwide, but it was presented as it was, you know, United States based. So by the time he released his video, I had already released a retraction for my video, but he didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
He didn't know that. And then he took his video down immediately and he added more context to it that I added a retraction because he was so quick to pull the trigger on me. And he also included Star Wars Theory in this video. So he was going after me and Theory.
Wow.
So basically he was using me, a small little YouTube channel, to go after the big fish that he wanted. And I thought it was.
Why would he do that?
Well, I view it, in my opinion, as I viewed it as two things. One, because he said in the video when he talked about me, he goes, "This guy doesn't have a small following. He's got so many 1,000 subs," and he goes, "And people listen to him." And then I believe he was using me as he viewed as an up and coming voice that he didn't like to go after the bigger YouTube channel, Star Wars Theory, that he couldn't.
Wow.
I
didn't know that.
Yeah. So I responded taking the high road. My initial response, I took the high road. I took it on the chin because I was like, you could go after this dude, man, but it's just kind of like, I'm not dumb enough to just walk into a fight without understanding the rules. So I took it. I was like, you know what? I took the high road. I made a video. I said, Alex from Star Wars Explained called me out. I took ownership of it, took complete ownership of it. I accepted it. I was respectful to him. The video's still on the channel. You can go watch it. Well, this week in clickbait that was the first episode he had created. And in the end of this video, this is the passive bullshit beta stuff he pulls. He says in the end of the video, I really hope I don't have to make another video like this because clickbait is so dangerous. And I hope that this is the last time I have to call it out. Just a passionate plea because I hurt him so bad, guys. I hurt him so bad that he just hopes he didn't have to make another one. Well, I mean, I didn't call that out. I was like, oh my God, really, bitch? But I didn't say anything.
But he started it. You didn't attack him.
Right. So next,
is it safe to say that maybe he felt threatened by you in Theory because you guys were gaining traction, even though you always think, oh, I only have 200, I only have 17. I know how you think.
Yeah.
But again, like everybody's been saying, you said this in the past. You said that. That's my next question. Actually, you said that you're a good leader. Right, and you can't help it that you're a better leader than another channel. I'll mention that in a minute. So, would you say maybe that the reason that he went that is because he felt threatened? He felt like, oh my God, this guy's going to take subs from me. This guy's going to be bigger than me. Maybe that's what he felt about you in Theory.
I mean, it's possible, and I can't speak for Star Wars Theory, but I can only speak from and I know Star Wars Theory, but I can't, and I'm not speaking for him directly. I will speak from a perspective of how I felt in that time, and in that time, I felt like a lot of jealousy was coming from him for Star Wars Theory, because Star Wars Theory has the biggest YouTube channel for Star Wars. Star Wars Theory came after, like, Alex had already established his channel, and then Theory came out of nowhere and just blew up. So I felt like that was a desperate attempt to try and show your dominance over somebody by slandering them and using me, a voice that you felt was on the rise, and trying to discredit me, and at the same time lumping me, the toxic guy, in with the guy that you're really, really upset about. And so that's how I viewed it. And when he finished that video off about wishing he could I hope I never do another clickbait video, that pissed me off because I'm like, you motherfucker. But I didn't say anything. And then the next week, I talked to him, actually. We talked in private, and he did apologize to me in private on Twitter. And yada, yada, yada. We said our whatevers. And then the next week, this motherfucker comes out with a This Week in Clickbait episode number 2. But then he ended that episode, and this is what pissed me off. He ended the episode with This Week in Clickbait merch. And I'm like, you motherfucker, wow. You said you don't want to do this, yet you're rolling fucking merch out. So now I'm pissed off. Now I'm fucking mad. So then I sat down and I pulled my dick out and I slapped him in his forehead. That's what I did. So I sat down and I went completely I let it all out. And this was the first time, I guess, Twitter Jeremy showed up on my YouTube channel. And I was pissed. And I told him that one day, I said it in the video, I said, one day, you're not going to have your subs, you're not going to have your keyboard, you're not going to have your editing material. One day, you're going to look me face to face at a convention. I'm going to find you and I'm going to confront you, and you're going to have to explain to me why you went after me. What was the point? Why did you pick me of all these channels to go after? You're going to have to face me. And I made that video and it blew up. All right. Now, again, you have to understand where I was at this particular point in time. It blew up. It got like 25,000 views in like the first hour. It was insane, or whatever it was. I can't remember, but I got an 8. Okay. I dropped like, I think 85 F-bombs is what people counted. I dropped, I think 85 F-bombs. And so I got an age restriction for the first time, and I didn't know what that meant.
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh my God, what does that mean? What does an age restriction mean? I'm thinking my channel's fixing to get deleted. I had no idea. I got scared. So I got scared, and I made it private because I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh my God, you know, this is horrible. And then Eckhart's Ladder reached out to me, who's a great guy, by the way. Eckhart's Ladder is amazing. Eckhart's Ladder reached out to me and said, dude, you know, Alex is really sorry, blah, blah, blah. Fuck, tell that motherfucker to message me. So we made peace. I talked
Again,
to, yeah,
this is the second time.
Yeah, it's the second time.